Alright, so we're just gonna jump into this dry snitching, whistleblowing, lying, stealing, greedy, grimy company of Sony. Okay, so they want to go to Brazil and try to block deals, blocking rights. They want to try to lock down Spider-Man's. They want to, you already know they're gonna lock down Wolverine. I even think they're trying to lock down Star Wars. I don't even know if they're gonna be able to do that one. They're probably gonna try to steal some EA games, some more Bethesda games. You know, they're gonna try to lock down some more stuff. Now, this one thing though, that have so many fans, so many Sony fans mad at PC fans. It's called Spider-Man. Now, this is crazy because this is starting to get kind of like out of hand right now. Like, these guys are really going at it toe to toe. I'm talking about they are going at it. They are mad at each other right now. They're beefing. They both have smoke with each other. All we know is it's Sony fault. I'm blaming Sony for all of this madness, all of this drama, all of these news headlines that we keep seeing every day, each day, day in, day out, every week. Is more drama behind Sony tactics. I told you guys from the jump that they're grimy, and they have some Sony ponies that's right behind them that's just as grimy as they are, and they believe in the company so much that what they're doing is right. If it's so right, why are people mad? Because it shouldn't have never been. You led these people to believe that their precious PS5 was going to be all exclusive when it first dropped. All AAA bangers when it dropped. Every year, at least 3 to 4 games are going to drop exclusive. I'm talking about banger like God of War type bangers, like Spider-Man's type bangers, like Horizon type bangers. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 of them every year. All right, this is what they bought their PS5 for, right? And now PC, Xbox people, some Xbox people are still on PC too. They feel like PC/Xbox can play Spider-Man now. Now, word on the street, man, in these gaming streets, they feel like the console is losing its value. It's not special because it don't have that exclusive game no more. They feel like everything they have been ripped from them, have been stolen, have been taken and shipped over to PC. So now they're saying what's the point of even buying a PlayStation if everything is going to PC? Just buy a PC. Why even go through the trouble and the hassle to even get a PlayStation if everything is going to come to PC anyways? If everything is coming to PC anyways, why even go get a PlayStation 4 Pro or a PS5 or the new PS5 Pro whenever that decides to come out and drop? Why even get PlayStation Plus Premium on PS5 when you can just go get the PC? When they're gonna port everything over. If God of War is there, Spider-Man there, you pretty much know everything is coming to PC. Okay, that's more money for PlayStation, but they don't see it like that. See See, that's why I said this was a bad deal. This was a bad business deal for Sony on their end, man, because you can't make everybody happy. Even when you have exclusive, your PS5, you can't keep up with demand. You can't keep up with demand with the PS5, and you're not going to make everybody happy. See, that's why I said by making so many exclusive games that everybody already knew it wasn't your IP was going to be a problem anyways. Now you want to try to make Call of Duty. You want to make Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, stay multi-plat, but it's okay if they lock down Spider-Man. It's okay now if they bring it to PC, but now the Sony fans are upset because now they feel like my console doesn't carry the weight. It doesn't. It's like the PC boys are like, bro, you don't even have your own exclusives anymore. You know, so it's like that was the glorified of PlayStation. That was the glorified of Sony. Like, everybody was like, okay, Sony is the bread and butter. They're exclusive. That's their bread and butter. Nobody can top those. So that's their bread and butter, their exclusives. So if you take those away, what do Sony really have? Just a plastic box, right? But Uncle Jim over there, Uncle Jim is about his bag. So pretty much if it's becoming, that's why I say, guys, Sony fans, they're not your friend, man. Sony is not your friend. I don't know why you guys are thinking that Sony is your friend. You thinking that pretty much they're gonna do anything you ask for. Okay, if they're actually have their ears open and they are actually listening to you, why aren't we seeing any God of War play yet? Why did it take so long to get a release date to God of War Ragnarok? Why aren't they making PlayStation Plus Premium better? Why aren't they dropping those day ones and PlayStation Plus exactly like Game Pass? Why isn't it a Game Pass competitor right now? Why isn't it like you're thirsty for, like, man, oh wow, you know, I really want PlayStation Plus. Nobody's talking about PlayStation Plus, bro. Nobody. I'm talking about it's dry in these streets. Nobody's talking about it, bro. That is crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, it's new, but all the hype before it came out, it was skyrocketed, right? It was so much hype behind it. It was like, oh, you know, PlayStation Plus is going to be a Game Pass killer. The value is going to be better. Yes, it had a value there, but it's not better than Game Pass. They're not even doing day ones, AAA bangers that we want to see on PlayStation, but Sony won't allow it. You know why? Because they're protecting that $70 price tag. I keep saying it, guys. They're not going back on that $70 price tag. So we pretty much have an upgraded PlayStation Now. It's just an upgraded PS Now. That's all it is, guys. There's nothing more. That's it. And that's probably the far as it's gonna go. Probably still, you a lot of Sony fans were bragging, oh, you know, well, PC, you know, you gotta wait 4 years to get a remastered game. Yeah, but it's still like remastered, and they added more features on it. So it's a pretty good deal. And if you really think about it, you really don't have to wait 4 years, because if they're putting games on PlayStation Plus Premium and you download it to PC, you can already play Miles Morales right now, and it's only 2 years old. So if you know gaming, you really don't. That's why I don't get into the whole, you know, fanboy bickering, because some people don't be knowing what they're talking about. They're just throwing stuff out there thinking they know. You can go play Miles Morales right now, but they're not really promoting PlayStation Plus. They're not really pushing it like Game Pass. It's kind of like on the back burner. It's kind of like if you want it, you can get it. It's not really like a must-have, I would say. So now Sony needs Microsoft PC help to keep up with demand, to keep up with the revenue, to keep up with the money, the bag coming in, the cheddar, the cheese, the dinero. You know, and you know why they feel like they might lose this generation? Even if they do or they don't, this just is in their mind. This is what's driving them crazy. They're gonna go down there to Brazil and be a little whistleblower, snitching on Xbox, saying they're gonna mess up. You're gonna choose to play with wherever Call of Duty is going. Pretty much, there's no competitors out there that can top Call of Duty. We don't even plan on making one. That's pretty much what they're saying. We don't even plan on making a Call of Duty competitor. That's pretty much what they're saying in so many words. When they keep saying there's nothing can compete with it, guess what they want to do? They want to do remakes. They want to do remasters. They want you to play your back catalog, because they said we believe in generations. I haven't heard some people say, man, they need to upgrade the PlayStation Plus service and add more games in the back catalog. Man, we need more PS3 games. We need more PS2, PS1. they're not updating it fast enough due to license or whatever the reason. We don't know the reason why they're not updating it as fast as we think Sony should. But if they're the market leaders and they're as big as juggernaut as everybody keeps saying, they're the almighty Sony, they should be able to do it, right? That's what led me to believe they feel like they're going to lose. Sony feel like they're going to lose this generation if Call of Duty leaves, and millions, thousands, or even millions of players are going to go over the Game Pass once Call of Duty hit. Once that Activision Call of Duty deal is done, signed, sealed, and delivered to Game Pass, every Call of Duty is coming over, and maybe even every DLC for one price. You're gonna have EA. I think you're gonna have Ubisoft. I don't know if they're gonna do a deal with Square Enix yet. Square Enix is kind of iffy. They're kind of fishy too. I don't like their little shady deals they've been doing with Sony lately. I think I'm gonna dive on Square Enix later. I think I'm gonna get into them a little bit because I feel like they've been doing some little grimy, shady deals. Capcom as well. I think I'm gonna get on them a little bit too because I don't like the way they've been doing little business deals, man, behind. I feel like if you're gonna go to a company, this is what I feel. I feel like if you're gonna go to a company and try to buy license to buy in it to make it a game exclusive. Now you knew this game was gonna be multi-plat, right? But Sony will go to the studios and ask them, hey, we want to make this exclusive, a game that they're already working on. It's not their IP. They were gonna make the game multi-plat, but they say no, we either want it exclusive or we want it timed exclusive. They don't want to pay them to create a game for them. They want the easy way out. The game was already being made. And it was another game. I cannot think of the name. Was it Evolved or something it was called? I cannot remember the name. It was a game that was supposed to be being built for Xbox. Xbox gave the studio the money. They gave the studio the money to build a game. They stopped making the game, took the money and worked on PlayStation games. They jacked Xbox, bro. They jacked them. And now they want to come back and try to do another. I don't know if it was Platinum Games. It was somebody. I gotta dig more. I gotta go find it. I heard this story, bro, and I was disgusted. I was like, bro, how are you gonna take somebody's money? They give you millions of dollars, right, to work on something, and you don't. It's an unfinished game. It's already was built up. It was already built up, ready to be finished, ready to be polished. But they stopped. They like cancel the game in the middle of production and start working on all Sony stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, that had to play into blocking rights. I'm pretty sure that Sony had something to do with it. They came with a bigger offer and the company was like, well, this game ain't gonna bring us that much money. It's probably gonna be a single A anyways. It's not even gonna be a AAA banger yet. It probably can become a AAA banger, but the unfinished game, who knows? We don't even know. It probably would come out like Cyberpunk did and flop and not really do that great because, it'd be so buggy now because, you have to go back in, you have to work on it. But the point I'm trying to make is that that's not right. I don't think that right there they want to still work with Xbox. I think they will give them a second shot, a second chance, but that's going to be a lot of kissing and making up because you took my money, basically pocket my money and worked on Sony games. Like, who does that? Like, that is crazy. That I can't even think. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, that should be like a class action lawsuit or something, bro. I don't even think you should even be able to do that. Like, how can you take my money and not even finish my game, and then you working on Sony for things to bring the PlayStation, not even PlayStation Plus. Now, if they would have said, okay, we have way bigger things to worry about. We got to get this PlayStation Plus service off the ground. We're not going to be able to accept your money right now. We're going to make the PlayStation Plus service better for the fans. Okay, cool. I can understand that they wouldn't have took the money, but they took the money. They took it. They accepted it, and they were working on the game, and then they didn't complete it. and it never came out. Never seen the light of day. Now, jumping back to this whole Spider-Man thing, PC fanboys, Sony fanboys fighting it out. It's crazy because you would really think that, you know, it would get to the point where we can actually, like, some people can sit down and have a casual conversation, say, okay, you know, fine, cool. We can accept that Spider-Man came to PC. Just don't let it come to Xbox. Okay, I can agree with that, because I feel like a lot of fans feel like, man, everything is coming to PC, bro. We don't feel like the PlayStation 5 is special as it once was, like a couple years ago. But you gotta understand, now they're making all these business deals due to the fact that they have to make up for all of the lost, you know, revenue. They can't keep up with demand, and you have to fight against scalpers. People are pretty much ordering bundles and bundles of PlayStations, and they're not even really a real person. It's a robot that's ordering all these things. It's a bot that's pretty much on every site on the lookout. You can go to your nearest Verizon and get an Xbox Series S and X. You can't go to Verizon and get a PlayStation. You can't go to T-Mobile and get a PlayStation 5. They can't keep up with demand. Now, whether that's a business deal that they're doing that to keep everybody hungry, you know, and scheming, I don't know. But we've been hearing so many stories. I don't even know what to believe about Sony anymore, man. It's just like every day, every week, week in, week out, it's always something else. It's always something new. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're doing this. This happened. That happened. Okay, I don't even know what to believe anymore, because every time I turn around, it's more bad news. I don't even know where to start. Where can I even start at? We're hearing about the blocking rights. We're hearing about the lockdowns. We're hearing about they got more deals that's coming. They're not even focused on PlayStation Plus. Their main focus is on the $70 price tags and remakes like Last of Us, Dead Space. They're bringing, as a matter of fact, the PC boys are going to be real happy because they're bringing, I think, Uncharted, the collection. Was it Legacy or Legendary? It's called something. I know it's coming to PC. I know it's Uncharted is about to come to PC. Miles Morales is about to come to Steam, but you can already play them if you have PlayStation Plus Premium downloaded, the app downloaded to your PC. It was pretty much just like PlayStation Now. If you go and look it up, you can download the PlayStation Plus app onto your PC. It's a little confusing, so you have to actually go to the site and download it onto your PC. But you can play Miles Morales and Uncharted for right now. So you can play that, and I think you can play Last of Us. You can play Last of Us, all of the hits, Ghost of Tsushima's, Spider-Man. You can play Miles Morales, Ghost of Tsushima, Uncharted, I think Red Dead. It's a lot of more AAA bangers on there, guys, that you guys will love. I don't know why they didn't add GTA 5. I don't know why Grand Theft Auto 5 isn't on there, but they may have to do some kind of deal with that. That's another thing. They're not focusing on making those deals happen. They're focusing on everything else. That's what I say. That's what will bring more value to PlayStation Plus. You need those Grand Theft Autos in there. Those are bragging rights. Oh, you know, Game Pass ain't got Grand Theft Auto 5. So let's bring it to PlayStation Plus Premium. I'm pretty sure all of these backdoor deals, all these blocking deals and buying up licenses, timed exclusive Final Fantasies and Resident Evils, they can make, you know, if you can get Red Dead on there, I'm pretty sure you can get GTA 5 on there. Even if it's not the special edition, even if it's just the basic game, you can get it on there. This is Sony we're talking about, but they don't want to do it because they feel like if this Activision Call of Duty deal goes through, they're gonna lose this generation, man. And I don't know why they're thinking like that. I like, dude, you are the market leaders clearly all of these other studios and companies were there, and no one had a problem with the Activision Blizzard Call of Duty deal but Sony. Sony was the only one. Sony and their Sony ponies. They were the only one. PlayStation fans, they don't really probably care about. They just want to game, have fun. They don't really care about all the console war and stuff really all that much. It's most of the Sony ponies that try to back up everything wrong that Sony does, and they always have a comeback for it. Say, oh well, they're locking down Spider-Man because of this. They want exclusive to pretty much sell the console, right? Okay, cool. So why is it wrong if Xbox want Call of Duty to sell their console? You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense. How is it okay? That's my argument. How is it okay for one person to do something, but it's not okay for the other person to do something? So that's what I'm seeing in these gaming streets, man. There's a lot going on, a lot of people talking, a lot of chitter chatter, but nobody's really making the right moves. Everybody's doing what they want to do. We don't really see any guidance, any main leadership here. I don't see Uncle Jim over here making the right moves for some odd reason. Sony is all over the place right now. Bro, you can't contact anybody. You can't get in contact with anybody. Nobody's talking. And whenever something happens, we want to know where's the God of War Ragnarok gameplay. We don't know. Nobody knows. Like where is it at? Like we can't contact nobody. We can't get in touch with anyone to answer these questions. So that's why everyone is out here assuming that, hey, you know, if it don't hit big, they're gonna bring everything over to PC, which is just what they're already gonna do. So that's pretty much why the Sony fans and the PC fans are fighting right now, because they feel like PlayStation is losing its value. Like it's not their gold mine anymore. Somebody have cracked the code. Somebody have found the treasure. PC. So now, and then I'm hearing stories that, do you think PlayStation is going to take over PC now? Because pretty much 66,000 plus, maybe it's probably like more like 80,000 now to 100,000 people already downloaded the game on PC. Easy. It's probably already past 100,000. This game is moving pretty fast, so the more word of mouth out there, man, the more this Spider-Man is going to sell. And I heard someone say it's actually better for the game and the developers anyways. This is extra revenue for them to keep the series going, because we want more Spider-Mans. Yes, we do. Do we want to see them locked down? I never wanted to see them locked down from the beginning. It was already kind of frustrating that they even did that, because everybody's like, wait a minute, why is this? They didn't even let Spider-Man come to Avengers game. So you know it's a deal, and that's Square Enix. That wasn't even Activision. What it was, I think it was Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix. It was one of them. But the Avengers, why would they not want Spider-Man to be a part of Avengers game? And Square Enix shot their own self in the foot for promoting it like that. They should have never promoted it like that. But they promoted Black Panther, they promoted Winter Soldier, and all these other great characters. But nobody gets to play with Spider-Man, and it's not even an Activision Spider-Man. They don't even play like him. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it there till later, guys. So make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can stay updated with all of the new latest and greatest news in these gaming streets. Thank you and peace.